Take a close look at the diagram on the board. Over here, we have a conductor that is AB that is kept on an insulated stand. Now in this conductor, if you look closely, the number of electrons is equal to the number of protons. And thus we can say that conductor AB is neutral. Now we have to make this neutral conductor AB charged, and we have to perform this charging through induction. So let us find out how we can make this conductor positively charged as well as negatively charged through induction. In order to make this positively charged, we first bring in a negatively charged rod near conductor AB. Now the purpose of the insulated stand is very simple to understand. If there was no insulated stand kept over here, all the charges would have flowed down to earth if it was kept on earth. Because as we know, the earth is a very good source and sink for charges. So as you can see, we bring in the negative rod and the electrons are repelled towards end B, keeping behind positive charges at end A. So what can we say? We can say that the positive charges that are getting accumulated at end A are bound charges. Why? Because there is an attractive force between the negative charges on the rod and the positive charges on the conductor. And the negative charges that are accumulating at end B are free charges. Why? Because these charges are free to move and they are not under the influence of any other charges. So these charges are known as bound charges and free charges respectively. So now we have obtained a separation in charges, that is at side A positive charges and at side B negative charges. Now we have to turn this conductor into a positively charged body. Let us see how we can achieve that. With the negatively charged glass rod in place, the conductor is connected to earth and the electrons flow down to earth. After that, the negatively charged glass rod is removed and what we get is a positively charged conductor, that is AB. Why? Because we have studied that the earth is a good sink for charges. So once the electrons flow down, the positive charges rearrange themselves in AB and we get a positively charged conductor AB. As you can see, when the electrons are moving down, after that the negatively charged glass rod is removed and then we get AB, that is a positively charged conductor. Now through this same process, we intend to make AB a negatively charged conductor. So let us see how we can do that. So again we consider a neutral conductor AB where the number of electrons is equal to the number of protons. And even in this case, AB is kept on an insulated stand. So in order to charge conductor AB negatively, we bring in a positively charged rod. As a result, the electrons in AB are attracted towards end A. You will notice that even in the previous case as well as in this case, there is no direct contact between the rod and the conductor because the process taking place is induction. So as you can see, the electrons have been attracted towards end A due to electrostatic induction. As a result, the electrons have accumulated at end A and the positive charges have accumulated at end B. So what can we say? We can say that since these electrons have an attractive force working with the positive charges on the glass rod, they are bound charges. And these positive charges or protons on the other end of the rod are free charges. Now we have to make this conductor a negatively charged conductor. So let us see how we can achieve that. With the glass rod in place, we connect the conductor to the earth. Electrons flow from the earth into the conductor and neutralize the positive charges. Then we remove the positively charged rod and the electrons redistribute themselves in the conductor AB. So we can say that this is happening because the earth is a good source for charges. The electrons flow in, neutralize the positive charges, and after that we remove the positively charged rod. so that the electrons redistribute themselves. And thus we get a negatively charged conductor AB. Over here you can see that there is an excess of electrons, and thus we have achieved a negatively charged conductor AB. So we saw that through induction we can achieve both positively charged conductors and negatively charged conductors. In order to make a conductor positively charged, we bring in a rod which has negative charge on it and then connect it to earth. And in order to make the conductor negatively charged, we bring in a rod that has positive charge on it and then connect it to earth.